and welcome to another one of my videos, and happy 2016 because this is the first proper video I've put up since last year. So yeah, the weather's been crap and stuff, so I haven't had any time to put any videos up. However, look, with it, come on, power, power. As you can see, I am on a new bike. Come on, power, 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 power. Hey! This is my wife's Yamaha 125LC, or RD125LC I should say, and hell, it is hilarious. Why can't youth of today have, well, I know why, because they're all chavs and they would all kill themselves on one of these, but it is hilariously fun. I'm not kidding you, for a 125 shouldn't be this fun to ride. It is hilarious. So I thought when it was sunny, yeah, I know it was sunny, I swear, when I came out, but it's clouded over, that I would take this little baby out for a spin and just see what it could do. See, I've still got the Mrs. L plates on because she went out this morning with it just to test it. Oh, I need to drop down the box. So yeah, this is a UK model, so it is restricted to 12 horsepower. However, it doesn't slow it down. It doesn't slow it down one little bloody bit. Basically, under 5,500 RPM, there's no power. If you're tilting around at 30, there's enough, but if you want any speed, you need to keep it over 6. But for 125, it sings its heart out. It is hilarious. And this one basically came up on Facebook on my North East Bikers forum, and it was at a good price. So I'm dropping below. As soon as you drop out of the power band, it just dies. But basically, came up. The guy had bought it as a project. You stay there, and basically didn't have the time to do it. All the body panels were off, but the engine was in, and it looked like a fair old bike. So I basically went over, saw it, put the money down, the missus has liked it, and here we are, 3 weeks later to put it back together, get it MOT'd. And we are riding a famous 2-stroke motorbike. But like I say, it is hilarious. It is a bit windy today and I'm hoping it's not gonna rain. Now, a lot of you are asking now, why get an RD125LC for my wife? There's plenty of bikes out there which you could have had brand new and stuff for the same price. Now the matter of the fact is, I actually paid chicken feed for this. For what it is, I paid nothing. Put it this way, it was just over £1,000. You know, it's a fully working MOT. There was no wrong in the MOT once I put it back together, other than a crack in the front tyre. That was an advisory. So the whole bike itself is actually pretty fit for what it is. It's an 85-year-old girl and she flies. And I've, like I say, my YBR was good. And don't get me wrong, it was fit for purpose. However, this thing was just... the performance of this is second to none. And like I say, my wife went out on it today and I warned her, I said, look, under 5,000 RPM or 6,000, it has no power. And I said, if you keep it, if you just throttle it on, you'll feel it kick. And I said, that's the famous 2-stroke power band. Now initially, because 2 strokes fire twice as often as a 4, when you get into around about 4,000 RPM, if you've just driven 4 strokes all your life, you feel like it's wanting to change gear because of the sound, which obviously it is firing twice as often, so it sounds like it's revving at 8,000. But you stay there, good little car. But when I says, when you feel like you want to change, don't. I said, let it rev all the way up to 9,000 if you want. And the first time she did that, she says, bloody hell, it's got a kick. And I says, yep, it does. It is hilarious. See, the first time I actually got on it, because I wanted to get on it as soon as I just rid it up and down the street. And like I say, I've never sat on one of these before, never ridden one. And I took it up the street and I was under 5,000. I'm sitting there going, God, this is flat as a fart. Where's the power? And then, literally, I literally just kept it at the same RPM. It gradually went up, and as soon as I hit 5, way off it went. It is a lovely machine. It's a bit rough around the edges, there's a few dints here and there, but to be honest, it's had 16 owners. Now, for one of these bikes, that's actually quite a small amount. There's not many that actually don't have under 20. But yeah, she's nimble, she's very light. She needs another mirror, which I'll get her. I think my wife's calling this bike Bertha. It sounds like Bertha should be a massive bike, but to be honest, I think it fits. Because you think of a little old lady or something like that, which she is, but she's got a hell of a kick to her. Now, I'm going onto the dual carriageway down here just to show you the performance of this bike. I can get it up to 70 mile an hour down here, and I have had it up to here when I came back from the MOT. So let's just see. I might go quiet a bit, but I'll go through how to ride one of these bikes, because you have to ride them like you stole it. So firstly, get into gear. So onto the roundabout. Well, hey, come around the roundabout. Look over your shoulder. Car, turn in without any delay, then keep it over 6, and then just rev the guts out of it. There she goes. Hey, 65. Down behind the binnacle, checking my rearview mirror. We're at 70. Still climbing. Am I going for an overtake here? Yes, I am. Bye! She's sitting at 7.5, doing, it's indicated just over 70, but that'll be 70 actually doing the speed. Woohoo! But she sings her heart out. And this is in a windy conditions as well. I'll just slow down to the 50 mile an hour here. Oh, that's lovely, that is. That is lovely. Do you smell the two-stroke, man? Ah. Oh, you're lovely little bike, aren't you? Oh God, this is immense. I'm going to take down the side roads down here. But I think it's a great little bike to go on, because this means you can actually come out on rides out with bigger bikes and actually keep up with them. Because this thing will do 70 all day, like I've just seen. And most of the roads we go on are 60 mile an hour. And normally we just keep at the speed limit anyway, so... My Suzuki Swift would beat that one. But anyway, yeah, it's a great barrel of laughs. And if you get a chance to own one of these, don't get me wrong, I haven't owned, well, my missus hasn't owned it for that long. So we can't really say how it's like to live with, but it's done 36,000 mile. It's still going, and it's still performing like it should, which to be honest is very commendable, because some bikes, even modern bikes at that blooming mileage, would have eaten themselves by now. This is a two-stroke. It's an hilarious two-stroke. Let's have a bit of fun, eh? And the sound! Brake. The front brakes, I think, need a new hose. Hey, a bit of dirt down the box. Hey. Hey. This is a good bit of road down here to try it on, so let's see how she is. But yeah, there'll be many more videos. What I'm hoping to do, which I'm hoping the missus will be good for the idea of, is I'm getting an intercom system for both of us, and I'm hoping somehow I can actually link us both into my recordings, as I think the conversations me and my wife have when riding should be quite hilarious and fun to listen to. Oh, this must sound great. For what's that? It's a bag of leaves. Just slow down here. This corner's a bit of a bugger because I can catch you out. Oh, I've dropped out the power band, down the box. Well, hey! Into the power band, let off a bit. Hey! Oh, hey! Back up on the power band. Yeah, up to 50. Ah! Up the box. Oh no. The thing is, and I've said this way, Evo, I've said this many a time, bikes nowadays are far too quick. You can do 200 miles an hour on some bikes you can get out the showroom. And by the time you're having sometimes as much fun as you're having on this bike, on one of those big bikes, you're breaking the speed limit 2-3 times over. Whereas this bike, you can have that much fun and you stay within the speed limit. That's the good thing about this bike is you have to think. If you want to ride it fast, you have to think. You have to sit there and go, yep, it's in the gears, or it's in the power band, yep, that's all nice and all that. It's fun. And to be honest, I think this is something that has gone out of bike, and people nowadays, especially what I would class as the race replica bikes, or bikers, where they drive around in all the race replica clothing and stuff, and they just go fast out and do dick manoeuvres and stuff. They don't know the fun. This thing's just bloody, let's get in the power band, behind the screen, let it rev you bugger. Oh, brake. Oh, brake. Yep, I definitely have to get these front brakes sorted. They do stop you, but they're a bit vague, put it that way. Oh, I love you. Do you know what? I think I might just take this for myself. Bugger the wife. This is mine. To be honest, she did say that to us, says, you've just got this bike for yourself. And I said to her, I said, look, I know how good these bikes are. I said, I haven't ridden one, but just as I've heard of people how good they are. I says, once you know how to ride it, which Anami missus is a very quick learner. Yep. Me missus is a very quick learner, and she'll pick up how to ride this thing like nobody's business. And I think she said to me, she says, after she came from the ride out before, she says, when the power band kicked in, she says, I am thankful you got us a bike like this, because she said, I think if you just got us like a normal CG or something like that, I would have got bored of it. This thing though is exciting. This thing's got great acceleration, it's hilarious. But anyway, yes, Yamaha RD125LC, another one to the Grimwood collection. So anyway, I'll leave it there because I'm nearly back home and it's going to get a bit wet, I think, so I need to get the bike in. Oh, there's another biker, am I going to get a nod? Yes. Oh, big chopper, that one. He's got a big chopper, has he? But yeah, lovely bike, and you'll be seeing a lot more of this bike and a lot more of the rest of my bikes. The Honda Calf Racer you'll see a lot more of, me MT, every single one of my bikes I'm going to be getting out this year. This is a big year for me, I've decided, and the missus has agreed. We're going to just get out as many times as we can, and I'm going to take you along for the ride as many times as I can. So as always, keep safe, ride safe, and I shall see you soon.